When someone asks me, who are you, underneath a video in the comment section, but underneath a video in which I'm telling them who I am, then what does that tell me about them? That they were not listening. This is the state of the Muslim world, that their own prophet, Prophet Muhammad, could reincarnate and come back, and they will deny him. People who are all about religion, they have forgotten the soul, the spirit, Ruh, Atma. It's like they don't know anything about the soul, the spirit, Ruh, Atma. So then what good is your religion when you don't even have any awareness about the soul, the spirit, Ruh or Atma? When you don't know the workings of the soul, spirit, Ruh, Atma, what good is your religion then? They're not even aware of their own soul, their own spirit, their own Ruh, their own Atma inside of their bodies. And they want to talk about religion, and they want to talk about God, and they want to talk about Prophet Muhammad, and they want to talk about the Muslim holy book Quran, when you're not even aware of your own soul inside your body, when you have forgotten about your own soul inside your own body. And this is why religion has become such a problem, because people have forgotten about the soul, the spirit, Ruh, Atma, because they are all about religion when they should be all about the soul, the spirit, Ruh, Atma. No one wants to ask or look into how these religions came into being or came into existence even. Was it the prophets who founded these religions? Or was it someone else after the death of the prophets who founded these religions? Because what were the prophets doing? The prophets were only coming up with guidance and teachings. So who turned that guidance and teachings into religions? Who? And then corrupted the guidance and teachings of the original prophets. On top of that, over time. But no, people don't want to believe all that because they just want to sit there and be religiously programmed by others who don't know any better, or who are doing this on purpose. Why? Because people don't want to ask questions. They don't want to look into things for themselves. Because they're too comfortable, just sitting there being religiously programmed. A while back, someone left a comment, and this was a Muslim as well, a Muslim man. Someone left a comment under one of my videos a while back and called me a crackhead, and that, and said that I was on drugs. And now, underneath this last video, someone's saying that I'm a drunk. Really? Are you projecting onto me what you have been doing? Maybe you people are druggies and crackheads. Maybe you people are drunks. And you're projecting that onto me. And even if you're not, calling me a crackhead or a drunk isn't going to get you to heaven. because you don't even realize who you're talking to when you're talking to me. You don't even realize that you're talking to Prophet Muhammad as well when you're talking to me. If you're a Muslim and if you're a Hindu, because there's been plenty of Hindus leaving comments as well, and if you're a Hindu, you're talking to Goddess Radha and God Krishna when you're talking to me. That's the thing. Muslims are not realizing who they're talking to when they're talking to me. Hindus are not realizing who they're talking to when they're talking to me because they don't want to believe me when I keep telling them who my soul is. And the walk-in soul or spirit of Prophet Muhammad for Muslims, who is the same soul as God Krishna for Hindus, who is the same soul as Prophet Matthew for Christians from the Bible, Matthew from the Bible, because you are so stuck in your own little religious boxes that you're not even getting this truth. You're not even understanding this truth. It's too much for you. And you don't even know who my soul is. You don't even know what a walk-in soul or what a walk-in spirit is. And then you're calling me ignorant? When you are the ones who don't know? These things that I'm saying, that I'm telling you, that I'm giving you awareness of, that I'm enlightening you about, and you want to call me ignorant when it's you who are ignorant because it's you who don't know? And even when I'm telling you, you're still not getting it. You're still coming back at me with your ignorance and showing me how ignorant you are. That even when I'm telling you, you're still not getting it. And you want to call me ignorant? The audacity. And the ones who think this is nonsense. If you will not realize in this lifetime, then you will realize after you die, after this lifetime ends for you, when death comes upon you in this lifetime and you go to the afterlife, then you will realize that this was not nonsense, that this was actually the truth, that you denied the truth. But by then, it will be too late for your soul, your spirit, your ruh, your atma. Because where are you all going after you die this lifetime? Have you ever sat down and given that a thought? Hey, let me sit down for a minute and let me think and let me reflect. Where am I going when I die? Am I going to heaven or am I going to hell? Am I going to purgatory? Where am I going? Where is my soul, my spirit, my ruh, my atma going after this lifetime ends for me and when death comes upon me? Where am I going? Where is my soul going? Do you people ever sit down and think about that? I guess not. You just know how to run your mouths without thinking, without reflecting. And that's all you know how to do. Just run your mouths without thinking. Because that's your religious programming, talking. And here, let me read another comment here. All right. of course, the one who's accusing me of being a drunk, who could very well be a drunk himself and projecting that onto me. So, what is this person saying? Zyada mat piya karo. Really? Yeah, I can tell who the drunk is. It must be you, and you're projecting that onto me. And even if you don't drink, how can you say that to Hazrat Aisha and Prophet Muhammad? Because that's who you're talking to when you're talking to me. Do you even realize that? Of course not, because you didn't take the time to do your research, to do your homework on me. You just saw one video from me and you started running your mouth without thinking, right? Because that's what your kind does all the time. So what you're doing here, let me tell you, let me enlighten you. What you're doing here is that you're accusing Hazrat Aisha and Prophet Muhammad of being a drunk. That's what you're doing. Now, let's carry on. And then this person says, Allah says in Quran that this is the final messenger. It implies his Sharia is sufficient till the day of judgment. How do you know? What's sufficient in the universe, in the multiverse, in the cosmos that you don't even know anything about? How do you know it's sufficient? Oh, just because it's written in the Quran? And who wrote that in the Quran? You think Prophet Muhammad put that in the Quran, or you think that everything in the Quran has come from Prophet Muhammad through God or Allah? Think again. Till that's sufficient till the day of judgment. We are in the day of judgment. We've been going through the day of judgment since at least 2019, and certainly since 2020 when COVID-19 or coronavirus hit the world. And that was part of Judgment Day for everyone. But of course, you wouldn't know that either because you're still waiting on the Judgment Day because, because of whatever religious programming you're under. Right, and then this person says, if any prophet comes back, he must follow the Sharia of Prophet Muhammad. Peace be upon him. Really? Are you following the Sharia of Prophet Muhammad? It doesn't look like it because Prophet Muhammad is sitting right here in front of this camera talking to you through this body, this vessel, this avatar. And you're not even realizing that. You don't even know that. You don't even know who you're talking to when you're talking to me. You don't even know that you're talking to your prophet, to Prophet Muhammad, when you're talking to me. Because you don't understand what a walk in soul or a walk in spirit is. Do you? But you just want to sit there, watch one video from me and want to run your mouth because you want to jump to conclusions about me when you don't even know a thing about me. What else is this person saying? We are Muslims, happy with our last messenger. What is your problem? What is your problem? Huh? What's your problem? Why are you doing this to me? If you're a Muslim and if you're such a good Muslim, Why are you talking to me like this? Calling me a drunk? When you don't know a thing about me? And why would Prophet Muhammad be the last prophet and the last messenger? Has this world ended? Has the universe, the multiverse, the cosmos ended? No. So then why would Prophet Muhammad be the last prophet? Why would Prophet Muhammad be the last messenger? Why? Oh, hang on. I'm sure you haven't given that a thought. Because your kind never thinks for themselves. That's why. You just want to sit there and be religiously programmed robots. You just want to sit there and be religiously programmed by others who don't know any better. And then when someone comes along and tries to give you awareness of the truth, tries to tell you better, this is how you treat us. And in my case, it's ironic that because all of you Muslims have been programmed with this lie of Prophet Muhammad was the last prophet and the last messenger, Prophet Muhammad is sitting right in front of you, here on camera, inside this body, inside this vessel, inside this avatar, talking to you. Because I do have my own soul inside this body. But Prophet Muhammad's soul or spirit or ruh has also walked into this body, into this vessel, into this avatar. And so we are both here. For Muslims, we are Hazrat Aisha and Prophet Muhammad. For Hindus, we are Goddess Radha and God Krishna. For Christians, we are Joan of Arc and Prophet Matthew, Matthew from the Bible. And then my soul was also Queen Cleopatra, was one of the Cleopatras in history. So my soul has reincarnated numerous times over lifetimes. So is Prophet Muhammad's soul or God Krishna's soul or, Matthew's soul. But this is the thing, because you people are so stuck in your little boxes of your own religion that you're not even getting this. You're not going to be able to understand this either. Like how can you be Prophet Muhammad and Krishna and Matthew at the same time? Oh, because it's the same soul. How can you be Hazrat Aisha, Goddess Radha, Joan of Arc, Cleopatra? How can you be all of that? Because it's the same soul reincarnating over time, over lifetimes, over thousands of years into different bodies. That's how. But I'm sure you're not even going to be able to get that either. You're not going to be able to wrap your head around this either. This is too much for you. This is too much for you. This is too much for people who are stuck in their religious boxes of only one religion. That's why I'm saying, you people who are all about religion, you have forgotten about the soul, the spirit, ruh or atma. You don't know how the soul, the spirit, Ruh or Atma works, or how things work and play out at the soul level. And you want to sit there and call me ignorant? When you are the ones who don't know about any of this? And when I keep telling you, you're still not getting it. When I keep explaining things to you, when I keep explaining this to you, you're still not getting it. Because you just, see one video from me and you just want to start running your mouth. So tell me, who is ignorant? Me or you? I'm going to leave it here for this one. Over and out.